What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to this update. Come chill, come whatever you want to call it. It is an update. It's a Zombicide update, actually. So, yeah, we'll stick it in updates, shall we? Done a chill this week, so we'll stick it in updates. Behind me there, that's all my old Season 1 Zombicide stuff there. Now, I've ordered... And here is obviously Season 2 box set, and I've got all the expansions down below, and I'll do a proper video on all of that at a later date. But I just really, the update really is to say that I'm back in the game when it comes to Zombicide. I will be doing certain videos. I don't know what sort of videos to do yet. I'm not 100% convinced playthroughs is the way. I might try one. I might try the tutorial just to see how it films. But ultimately, the problem I have with it, here's the problem I have with it, and the problem I've always had with it, and the problem I've seen kind of everybody else have, well, with any game they run through. I'm just going to have a sip of coffee a minute, and then I'll tell you. Problem is, you cannot remember all the rules all the time. You are going to get rules wrong, or you're going to forget something. Myself especially, I am definitely going to forget something or misinterpret something, and which I get updated on anyway. So there's no need to, put a video up and film a game and then have, loads of people saying, oh, you did that wrong, you need to do this, do that. I mean, yeah, by the time it's gone out, I've realised the mistake. So I'm kind of just, because that kind of curbs the fun aspect of it. And when you're filming, you're thinking, oh, am I getting this one? Have I remembered everything? Oh, I hope I have, It does kind of curb the fun, and I don't want to curb the fun. I kind of want to have fun. So, I don't know. I might just do... I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might try some tactical videos. I might try to come up with some new ideas. When I say I'm back in the Zombicide game, you know how much I used to make my own house rules, my own games, loads of stuff. I did the night and day stuff, which I believe they've got in Season 2 now. It's actually become a real thing, so that's good, right? But yeah, it's still looking through the rules. I've played quite a few games now of it. Looking through the rules, it's totally doable. It's still totally customizable, and you can really individualize it to your own needs, and that is so cool. Love that. Maybe I could do some videos on that. I don't know. Might do some miniature videos on it. We'll see. But I mean, Zombicide. It's a good niche to tap into, I think. And I suppose it's just nice to have a variety of different ones that you can go to. I'm not writing off playthroughs. I'm certainly not going to do long playthroughs because I do get tired on a long playthrough. In the past, I've had to kind of stop it. I think, right, okay, I can't. I'm too tired to do the rest of it. I'll have to come back tomorrow or next weekend, and that just kind of, I don't know, just ruins the vibe for me. The whole vibe of it. So really, really small games. Maybe I will film. We'll see. We'll see on that one. But yeah. Totally back in it, and I'm loving it. Oh, and I'll tell you what I am loving, particularly with Zombicide, is my dice tower. My dice tower is really coming to its own in Zombicide because I tended not to use it so much for my role playing. I tended to just stick with like a conventional dice tray, and some people do still prefer that. But it's so satisfying to hear the dice clunking down, especially if you've got like a 5 dice weapon, like a chainsaw, to clunk it down the dice tower. Really, really nice, especially when it's a nice wooden one like that. Really nice sound, really, really good. So I'm enjoying that. The weather is terrible here. It's been hammering down with rain and lashing. I think that's the word, lashing rain. lashing against the windows, and I wanted to go out and get a pizza for later. It's a quick walk. It's only a short walk away, but I got wet. Yeah, got wet, and yeah, what can I say? Tomorrow is Friday. This is Thursday, so feeling quite good. Tomorrow, last day before the weekend, so that's going to be good. Looking forward to that. Am I going to get hobby done over the weekend? I certainly hope so. Got bolt action stuff on the go for that, but yeah, so that's another update, I suppose, hobby wise. Started my bolt action, but the bolt action return or something, I don't know. Bolt action, here we go again. Back in the game in many aspects, my friends. So back into Zombicide, back into bolt action. Yeehaw! That makes me happy. And how I've managed to do it, really, I have to thank Mini Walnut's great mini paint challenge, because it got minis off my desk, and I was able to clear this desk a bit to make way for like kind of my gaming area, which is it's supposed to be. And yeah, so I've dug out my season 1 stuff. And that's not all of it. I don't have the Rue Morgue box set, which I might pick up at some point, because I've got the upgrade kit for season 2 now, so I can use all my season 1 stuff in season 2 now. Yeah, boy, I can use all the miniatures. Really cool, really cool. Loving the idea of that. That is great. Fantastic, absolutely wonderful. So yes, and thinking of storing my miniatures again the same way I store my season 1 ones, in one of my rainbow drawers. Just pull out the drawer, take it with me, and you know, because at the moment the zombies you get in the core box set, you know, it's enough. Just barely, you know, for certain games. Yeah, for certain games, you do need a little more, I think. And I'm loving playing the game with using just the core set at the moment. Yes, I've painted a few other extras, but none of the expansions yet. And that's going to be like, they're going to be a whole series dedicated to those. Well, on the beaches, I suspect. It'll be on the beach by the time I get around to painting them, because summer will be here. When summer hits, it's going to change from on the bench to on the beach. Yeah, so looking forward to that. But I am loving playing with like the limited, what you get with the basic set, because it's getting my head around it again. I did wonder, because it was so long, such a hiatus between playing it when I lived in Plymouth and, you know, playing it recently, that I thought, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to get back into it with the rules, and that I'm so, you know, I'm so season 1 grounded. Will I be able to adapt to the second edition stuff, or the second season stuff? Yeah, and I'm loving the trays as well that you get, obviously, and the fact that you get more wounds, and you don't have to have cards to represent the wounds, and that you don't lose an item of equipment when you get wounded, because that just didn't make sense to me at all. Not really. You could special house rules certain types of attacks, whereas if you really wanted to get into it. Abominations comes with four different abominations in this set, and I've got a box of other abominations, and so for me, when I get good at it again, start pushing it. When I get better at it than I am now, I'm going to introduce more and more abominations into the games. I'm going to ramp them up. I don't see anything wrong. I have tested it out. I've played a game, had 3 abominations on the board at once. It played fine. Played absolutely fine. Ramps the terror factor up to, you know, like factor 1000. But yeah, it was great. I mean, I could use my Murder of Crows again. Yes, I'm so pleased about that because they were terrifying. The crows. And I could just add the odd one in here and there. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I think it's given us a whole new lease of life as well here because we've introduced games night at the weekend now, especially on the rainy days. I mean, the rain doesn't stop us from going out and having a good time, having a few drinks and that. But it's nice to come home, get the nibbles out and play a couple of games. Stuff. Zombicide is a classic game to play, and of course I've got my Alien game I got from Ravensburg, and I've got the Lord of the Rings game I picked up last week. It'll be a week ago. A week tomorrow. Wow, where does the time go? Where does that time go? Yeah, wow. Time really goes. Let me just check on the time here. I don't want to yabber on too much. Okay, so let's hurry up and drink this coffee, Pete. Thanks to the painting challenge as well. So I got a couple more miniatures for my role playing done. That's good. Once I'm fed up with Zombicide, I'll be able to dedicate time to the role-playing side of it, and there'll be a different breed of video for that, and there may possibly be some playthroughs for that. Lots of different stuff will be coming, so watch out for that. But yeah, this is Zombicide, and I like the artwork of this game. It's classic. It's you can't mistake it. Zombicide wherever you see it, you just cannot mistake it. It is it's just synonymous with the whole zombie gaming theme, and I love it. Doesn't take itself seriously. That's another thing I like about it. Differs vastly to Resident Evil. That's another beast altogether though. Resident Evil. Might pick up the second edition or the Resident Evil 3. I might pick up that. I don't know. Or I might just stick with 2. That's different. I mean, it sounds crazy. You got limited ammo. It's very limited ammo. Like in the game, that was bad. When you played the video games, you could never have enough ammo, and it was always like, oh no, need the bullets. And it's the same when you're playing the Resident Evil board game. And of course I've got Zombicide Invader and Black Plague and all that stuff. But at the moment I'm heavily into the main Zombicide main set there. It was the first game really, that first one that amazed me with its co-op mechanics and solo mechanics, and you really don't even have to think about it. It's all laid out, what will happen, and I love that. Don't get me wrong, playing with other people is more fun, but you can have a fantastic time just playing on your own with it. You really can, and it eats up the time. It really does. But it's time well spent, if you ask me. But yeah, so I'm back in the Zombicide game. Hopefully I'll see you on another Zombicide video. Bye for now. Don't forget, all brushes lead to war. Bye bye.